I mean, honestly, it means everything to me personally as an MC. You feel me? I really grew up in the culture. My pop's been in the hip hop industry my whole life, and he was always back and forth to New York, and I always had a understanding that New York was the mecca. That it was, you know, it was just the starting point of what we do. So as an MC, as a performer, as an artist, and as a battle rapper, you know, you got to be able to rock a New York crowd or battle in front of a New York crowd, you know, versus a New York dude. So for me, it was always on the agenda. And, you know, now it's time to really get busy and show my work and show what I could do in NYC. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I think it's a misunderstanding of LA gang culture and in the premise of it and how it started and what it started from. Now, I don't got enough time to give a whole lecture on that, but if anybody do the knowledge on that, then you would understand why uplifting the community and street organizations are one and the same. Now, did they take a turn for the left? Yeah, of course they did, but you got a brother like myself that understands that and is trying to put work back into the community, back into these street organizations to do the right thing, because I'll never turn my back on the streets and my tribe and my brothers. However, I will try to add some different insight to it and try to get the perspective back to where it was in the beginning. So as far as the dopest rounds or the dopest just MC I stood in front of, that has to be Danny Myers, hands down. I respected Danny Myers' approach because he didn't hit me with no Lux angle. He didn't take the cheap route. He just displayed lyricism. He just displayed just high level lyricism, and didn't try to go too deep, trying to attack my perspective, because at the end of the day, I think he respects it as truth. You feel me? And so a lot of the other artists, maybe somebody like Verb, probably my least favorite. Not in skill set. Verb is an incredible battle rapper, incredible MC, but just my least favorite in terms of his approach with the Brother Polite angle and why Brother Polite got different women and all that. Just a bunch of stuff that don't pertain to me, because I have one wife. You feel me? So it's like, you know, it's angles that people use on me through degrees of separation that don't really pertain to me, that I just be listening to and I just be like, yo, that's whack. But no disrespect to him, because I think he's an incredible MC, but out of all my battles, my least favorite angle taken on me is the Brother Polite. I think Loso did it as well. So the Brother Polite angle, in terms of him having multiple wives, that has nothing to do with me, bro. So I just be listening to that like, okay, you ain't talking to me, so whatever, you feel me? But out of those two, Danny was the dopest, and my least favorite was any angle that has anything to do with Brother Polite. So yeah, Cortez, you feel me? He mentioned a game that my neighborhood has had on and off altercations with, and you know, I just felt it was a bold move, and I just feel like out of towners sometimes they come into LA culture and they get this battle thing twisted, because in battle rap community, out of towners and in different regions, you know, they say disrespectful words like crab and slob and different things like that we don't say out here on the West, because we know the history of it, we know the bloodshed behind it. So I just thought it was really bold of Cortez to say, you know, to try to speak on some gang shit that goes on over here. But it's all good. Cortez, my man, I fuck with Cortez 100%. But that was my reaction when he said that. I looked back at some of my homies just to check their reaction, just to make sure that they was cool. Because like I said, LA culture is different. You know what I'm saying? So they're not really used to that, you know, all that, you know, gang disrespect. But I just had to check on them, make sure that they was cool and shit. But it's all entertainment at the end of the day, so it was all good. I'm not moved by Swave's presence on the stage. You feel me? It has 90% to do with physicality. Swave's presence is predicated upon him being a big dude. He's a tall, linky, big dude, so he's able to look a certain way physically. But your lyrical presence has to match that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. There's nothing about him that. There's nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm from a different region, and our OGs look different than that. You feel me? So he not nobody, like, he's just somebody that's been battle rapping for a long time and been able to get away with his presence physically. That's all I see. I see a big dude on stage. That's all I see. Nothing about him lyrically, nothing about his voice, nothing about his delivery or presentation is has any presence to it, in my opinion. So no, I'm not worried about that at all. My thing is like, so you have to categorize it, right? So in terms of really dictating a winner, if you did it by a point system, like 1 through 10, you can say lyricism, delivery, punchlines, scheme, cadence, and then talk to him or angle, whatever. So let's just give him a 10. Let's say he's a 10 at angling like I am. So boom, we both a 10. So that washes itself out there. He's not going to out talk me. And let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and say that I won't out talk him. Let's just say that that's dead even. So now what? Now you got to rap better than me, fam. And you do not rap better than me, like not even close. So so if it's like a report card, he get 1A. In talk to him class, he gets an A. And everything else, he got F's and D's. I'm gonna wash this man. Like he cannot, he just can't fuck with me. No way. You already know what it is. It's your boy B. Dr. God. RBE August 18th. This shit is going down. You already know what it is. Mook vs. Bird headlining, but me and Swave, man, I think we're gonna steal tonight. So make sure y'all check in. Make sure y'all get that pay-per-view. The shit is gonna be lit, man. Let's get it.